Welcome to the Dr. Bo Show, a critical thinking, reason, and science-based approach to issues that matter.
Unraveling the Enigma, Faith, Science, and Divine Healing. Explore the intersection of faith, science, and critical thinking in our latest podcast episode, delving into the mystery of divine healing and its implications. Welcome, everyone, to another thought-provoking episode of our podcast. I'm Jerry Sage, your host for this episode, filling in for Dr. Bennett. Today, we're diving into a fascinating topic that intertwines faith, science, and the art of critical thinking. We're going to explore the age-old question, why won't God heal amputees? It's a question that challenges the boundaries of belief and rational inquiry, and one that many people grapple with, whether they are theists, atheists, or somewhere in between. For millennia, people have credited God with healing the sick. Even today, despite our advanced scientific understanding of medicine, many still attribute miraculous recoveries to divine intervention. But why is this the case? Let's delve into several factors that contribute to this belief. The role of faith and prayer. Firstly, it's important to recognize that a vast majority of people in America are theists who pray to a God. Statistically speaking, many of those who experience a spontaneous remission from what was deemed an unrecoverable disease have prayed, and therefore naturally attribute their recovery to divine intervention. This is a fundamental aspect of human nature, to ascribe meaning to unexplained phenomena. Understanding survivorship bias. Another concept to consider is survivorship bias. Those who pray and unfortunately do not survive their illnesses are not around to express their disappointment in divine intervention. Their stories often go untold, leaving us with a skewed perception of the effectiveness of prayer. We hear more about the successes than the misses, leading to an inflated perception of divine healing. The human element. Doctors and diagnoses. Let's not forget the human element in this equation, doctors and their diagnoses. It's common for individuals to seek second or even third opinions because doctors can and do make errors. When a doctor claims there is nothing we can do, it often means they are unaware of any existing solutions. Additionally, doctors might make overly pessimistic forecasts, not taking into account the rare but real phenomenon of spontaneous remission. The question of divine selectivity. Now, here's where critical thinking comes into play. If a divine being truly heals, why does it appear to be so random? Data shows that believers and non-believers die at similar rates, raising questions about the selectivity of divine intervention. Furthermore, why has no one in recorded history had a missing limb restored through prayer? It's an intriguing question that invites believers to reflect deeply on their understanding of divine power. The phenomenon of spontaneous remission is another key aspect to consider. It's observed that conditions known to have spontaneous remissions occur at the same rate in those who pray and those who do not. This suggests that the perceived divine intervention might be a natural occurrence rather than a supernatural one. Reflecting on belief and reason. Ultimately, this discussion is not about dismissing faith, but encouraging a healthy dialogue between belief and reason. It's about asking the tough questions and exploring the answers, or lack thereof, with an open mind. While the question, why won't God heal amputees, remains unanswered, it serves as a catalyst for deeper inquiry into the nature of faith and the mysteries of the human condition. For those interested in exploring more about such topics, I recommend visiting Dr. Bennett's bookstore. There you'll find a wealth of resources that delve into critical thinking, logic, and reasoning. You can check it out by clicking here. Thank you for tuning in to this episode. I hope this discussion has been enlightening and thought-provoking. Until next time, keep questioning, keep exploring, and keep thinking critically. Conclusion. In our quest for understanding, it's essential to balance science, logic, and faith. By maintaining an open dialogue, we can continue to expand our comprehension of the world around us and the forces we believe govern it.